You'd have to be living under a rock to think that somehow 2020 has been a regular year. From beginning to, well, we're not even at the end. It has been an absolutely crazy, wild ride. And so, something that has been on all of our minds is, doesn't this kind of feel like Matthew 24, Matthew 25, as Jesus is talking about the times of the end? This seems apocalyptic at best, because things are happening one after another, and the one thing doesn't end before the next thing begins. We're talking fires, earthquakes, storms, viruses, racial tension, a crazy election, just to name a few. But what does this mean for families? What does this mean for us Christians? How do we actually prepare for the second coming? Because it's something we talk about, but how do we actually do it? How do we prepare our kids for Jesus' soon coming? Let's get into it in this video. If you believe that Jesus is coming soon, one of the questions no doubt you've got on your mind is, how do I prepare for this? What are the next steps like? And I think that if we're honest with ourselves, that's a little bit tough. I mean, we think about John the Baptist, who went ahead of Jesus to prepare a way for him. We think about what that means, repentance. And it all boils down to restoring relationships. I mean, if you're going to be with someone for eternity, you want that relationship to be solid, especially if you take into account that John chapter 15 points out that we are saved by him abiding in us and us abiding in him. We're saved through that relationship. It's that saving relationship that even gives us a chance at salvation. It's not because of how good we are. And so, first of all, you have to think through, how do I model that relationship to my kids? How do I teach them how to have a relationship with Jesus? Same way you teach any relationship, and that is by you having that relationship. This mere fact that you have that relationship makes it clear that this is an important thing, that this is part of what being a Christian is. And so, first and foremost, if you want to prepare your kids for heaven, have that relationship with Jesus Christ. But that's not it, is it? You see, in Luke chapter 1, verse 17, you have the preparation of John the Baptist, like the message to his parents, letting him know, this is who your son is going to be. With spirit and power of Elijah, he will go before him to turn the hearts of parents to their children and the disobedient to the wisdom of the righteous, to make ready a people prepared for the Lord. Making people ready, prepared for the Lord. Part of that is restored relationships. Our relationship with God, but it's also our relationship with each other. Turn the hearts of fathers to their children and the hearts of children to their fathers. God longs for restored relationships. God longs for restored relationships with you and with him, but God also longs for restored relationships between you and your kids, you and your parents. So often, especially when it comes to family, we allow comments to sour entire relationships. People will say something offhandedly, and in this world of political divide, it happens so much more often. We see so many relationships falling apart. So we're entering into the holiday season. Thanksgiving, Christmas right around the corner. I encourage you, as we prepare for Jesus' soon second coming, which, if you look at this world, it has to be soon. Let's restore relationships. Let's restore our relationship with God through repentance, and let's restore our relationship with our family. Whether you said it or someone else said it. No matter whose fault it is, this holiday season, I invite you, take the first steps to turning that relationship around, because we prepare for the second coming by fixing things right here, right now. So let's not let this holiday season pass without talking to the ones we actually love the most.